To create a test tube baby is not easy. We are simulating the human body. In India, we are not taught how to talk to patients, how to break the news, the good news, the wrong news, bad news.
Today we have at the SunKissed Pod the legend himself,
Teacher of teachers,
Dr. Pratap. Dr. Pratap.
Dr. Pratap Kumar.
Dr. Pratap Kumar. India is proud to have you because you are one of the most inspiring doctors of India. He's a consultant at the Department of Reproductive Medicine, Kasturba Medical Hospital. You've always been a perfectionist, doctor.
I have been brought up by Madam Padma Rao and my father Narayanathar, who's a lawyer in Mangalore. Both are very highly disciplined people. Seeing somebody so perfect, I have to be perfect. No excuses. Excuses are a sign of one's weakness. You start giving excuses. My car didn't start, my motorbike didn't start. That's an excuse.
So you travel to more than 50 countries. So which is the country or the continent that has, attracted you?
We don't like concrete jungle. We like to see nature. Once I was invited to the Machu Picchu in Peru, and people think, what is there to see a broken building? But there are a lot of science behind it. Another beautiful place, we have heard about Niagara Falls, but it is like a 3-kilometer fall, and it's just amazing. People have to go and see and experience that. There's another beautiful place called Santorini. The speciality of this is all white and blue. There are no other colors. There was a volcano eruption, and all that volcano eruption, went up like that and settled as mountains. In fact, we liked Santorini so much, we went again. But the problem is,
We welcome you, sir.
hello,
I'm really honored to be here with you.
thank
So today we are going to speak about travel at the SunKissed Pod. So I'd like to know, Dr. Pratap, how did your journey of travel begin?
Yeah, travel is also a part of my work.
Right.
Of course, because being in the medical school, I also teach medical
Correct.
students. The passion is teaching. So I've traveled in that way to many of these national and international conferences
Okay.
where I'm a part of these academics and basically to give my lectures as to what people should do and what they should not do. So that took me to a lot of places.
I can say a lot of mothers would share the sentiment with me that you have given them a gift of love, a child in their arms with Manipal assisted reproductive medicine. That's the foundation which you laid in Kasturba Medical College and Hospital. And today it's renamed as the Department of Reproductive Medicine. So, this is something I think so many mothers cherish about you, that you have assisted them in their journey of motherhood.
I have traveled for more than 50 to 60 countries and I could learn what the others did for the reproductive medicine.
Yes.
And I brought into India, especially Manipal, the knowledge what I got from traveling to different parts of the world. Our first test tube baby was born in 99.
Okay.
So he himself is an MBBS doctor and a postgraduate in MS General Surgery. So that before that's a long story. I had to travel a lot to understand because India did not have that much of teaching. So I had to go to Europe and London specifically. Now it's all easy. Google, you get everything there. But those days there were nothing like that. It's a very hard way of learning things. It's not only theory but the practical part of it. And when we started doing, we got the success immediately. There was no delay in that. So I think international travels made me learn for India.
And you have made India proud. You have made Manipal proud.
Yeah, thank you.
As a doctor, as a person, how much have you evolved traveling countries?
One thing I learned is in India, we are not taught how to talk to patients, how to break the news, the good news, the wrong news, bad news.
Yes.
It's not that all of them we succeed. When we don't succeed, how to break the news. And if you have a complication, problems, how to break the news, how to do it. This is, I think, very important to be ethically correct and also explain to people that this may happen or this may not happen. And that is important. Again, I learned from observing the, especially in the Europe. So when I traveled to UK, I realized the Royal College people holders, the degree holders, they ask, "How are you? How's your son doing? Did you go to holiday to someplace. Then I was wondering why they ask all these things. And when the woman answers, yes, I went and visited my son in, say, Lake District of UK. I I was there for a month and all that, and he was writing notes. I said, why is he writing these irrelevant things? He said, when the patient comes next time, I'll start my questions from that. I will say that, did you have a good holiday at Lake District? And that woman thinks, oh my God, this person remembers everything. I learned these things, how to remember. In fact, I've made in my notes even now that nobody else does, but I think very few of us do it. I write, the woman is going for or the man, the couple are going for holiday. So I'll come and say, when I look at my notes, so I learned these things. It's not only the subject, you learn to talk to patient, you learn to listen to them. So in developed countries, I picked up this.
So you've traveled to more than 50 countries, Dr. Pratap. And this being a completely leisure and travel conversation, I'd like to now steer over to the travel part where, how it has enriched your life and happiness that travel gives you.
Yeah, I think so. Apart from learning the knowledge, we also have some good relaxation time.
Yes.
In fact, my wife, Dr. Vidya Pratap, she's also a very good planner and a good traveler with me.
Okay. So you
Most of the countries
like
we have, most of the travel buddy, most of the countries we have been together.
okay.
And sometimes when I go international conferences, then I may not have any leisure time, so she may not accompany me.
Right.
But wherever we have gone for a talk, yes, but we also had some good holidays together.
Right.
We don't like concrete jungles.
Okay.
We don't like to go to, say, Japan, see Tokyo, or go to New York and see the big buildings, and London and see. It's nice to go there, but I think the fun and the space what we really learned over this is the peripheral part of these countries.
So which is the country or the continent that has, attracted you? You've gone there and you've just life has never been the same again.
Once I was invited to South America for an international talk. I was a guest speaker there.
Yes.
And Vidya and myself, we went to South America, but we said, let's have a holiday also.
Okay.
So I picked up few very exotic places like Vidya was very keen to go to Machu Picchu. The Machu Picchu is in Peru,
Peru.
and people think, what is there to see a broken building? But there are a lot of science behind it. It is a very huge 7,000 feet mountainous area. We have to basically trek. That time, 15th century, what they have done is they have done these very beautifully designed buildings, which you could make out by looking at certain part of it. So I think this Machu Picchu is something which I don't think people hear much about it.
Yes, true.
And in fact, another beautiful place in South America which we really liked was, it's in Argentina. We have heard about Niagara Falls, but this is very famous fall, Iguazu Falls, which people have to go and see and experience that. This Iguazu Fall is amazing. It is like a 3 kilometer fall, and you walk around the 3 kilometer. They made a walking area, and it's just amazing. There are some 200 falls, it is continuous one after the other. There are no names for that, but it's just falls from a very big height, and it is so amazing. We just walk around with a raincoat, which was never it is never thought of. So I think these are the two places we went for one of the international meets, and then we go into all these kind of places. Feeling.
Nature at its raw form.
Yeah, that's what I said. We like to see nature.
Nature.
We don't want to see hard, big buildings.
Yeah.
Especially when you go to the Machu Picchu, it's the 7,000 feet high.
Right.
We just can't climb. They'll say go and stay for 2 days in one Cusco place. Cusco.
Cusco.
Called Cusco.
Yes.
Another beautiful town.
Okay.
You go and get acclimatized to that height, and then the next day they take you to the.
Okay.
But I think very people have arthritis and should not go there because they can't walk. Even after certain age, I think they should be very careful.
There is a train now which takes you, right?
Yes, there's a train.
Yeah.
But the train doesn't take you to the full height.
Okay.
You still have
There's
to.
still a bit of trekking.
But my wife is a marathon runner, so she can run.
Okay, there is a marathon.
That is a marathon runner, so she's full of energy. I have to be at least pretend to be a marathon runner, at least walk a little faster. So, and another time I was invited to Greece. Which was very interesting. The whole conference was in Athens, and I was a speaker there. And again, Vidya Pratap accompanied me. After the meeting, we said we'll go and see Athens. and all the Colosseum. So many things are there. But we also read about how about half an hour flight from Athens, there's another beautiful place called the Santorini,
Yeah.
and it's a lovely, amazing place. The Santorini is on a hill. That's another interesting history. The Santorini, basically around 15th century, there was a volcano eruption, and all that volcano eruption, went up like that and settled as mountains. The mountains are basically the old volcano eruption areas, which have become hard rock. All the hotels are built on these rock. Then basically you see the sea.
Okay.
It's like a arch kind of a
Right.
mountainous
Right.
place, and there are the speciality of this. It's all white and blue. There are no other colors. The whole hill is full of white and blue buildings, and you can see the ship moving around from your houses. And again, people who cannot walk will not be able to go because there is no hotel which takes you directly to the lounge and there's a lift, etc. You have to walk, and they'll come and take your luggage from the car.
Okay.
There'll be luggage carriers.
Mm.
They'll only carry on the head or
It's all
shoulder.
with your 2 feet.
Yeah, but everything had to come up and go up like and come down. But it's an amazing thing. And the sunset, we also find beautiful sunset in Udupi and Manipal also. But they have changed the system completely. Just to see the sunset, they made a lot of restaurants on the
On
hill,
the cliffs.
and you bound to eat something and have some drink. So they make business out of sunset.
So tourism is number one.
And when they said sunset, you have to go to one particular place. We traveled about half an hour by a cab.
Okay.
Then we see the same sunset in Manipal also. But the beauty is you see everybody's relaxing over a drink and maybe a meal and have some good wines. And that is a relaxation time.
The
And people
ambience.
are watching the sunset. So this relaxation time, it was amazing, Santorini. In fact, we like Santorini so much. We went again
Oh, beautiful.
just for a holiday.
Okay.
So, but the problem is both of us are vegetarians. So we still do find vegetarian food. Somehow that time was a little difficult, but now I think people have changed. They anyway cater to people also are vegetarians.
So you're inspiring a lot of young doctors to take that kind of a with the medical profession, enjoy your life. Because we've seen a lot of doctors who are like 100% into their profession, and it's like with the
Yeah, because I agree with you because it's just the work and studying is not the ultimate.
yes.
Our mind should be relaxed. In fact, I love to listen to music. When I go for these, I'll attend some concert
Oh,
in these
lovely.
places in some other countries. We enjoy this music and the concerts are amazing because we can't find it. Of course, now India has beautiful, Mumbai, Ambani's place. Everybody they have started some similar things.
True.
It was not there in India.
Yeah.
That concept of enjoying concert, enjoying the music after the conference is not there.
It is now there.
So, but now it's India. I'm very happy. It has been started in some big cities
Right.
and a lot of culture. I think the young doctors who should also understand, apart from studying, apart from getting knowledge, how to keep a mind calm and cool. Only then the next day when you work, you are much better person. Your mind is relaxed and you relax for so much, maybe over the weekend, then your kind of energy becomes different.
And relaxation means listening to music or learning music, like how, Dr. Pratap, you have started learning the piano.
Yeah,
Which of the countries did you visit and you were inspired to bring piano into your house?
yeah, that's interesting question. Um, I had no idea about piano, but I loved this concert which I went there in, especially to Australia. Australia, I went into that big concert there,
Opera.
Opera House, and amazing it was. I said I can never reach that level, but at least let me start. So I said let me do something different. And at the COVID time, there's nothing else to do. We were not even working properly in the hospital. We had rotation. So a lot of time, and this travel of mine made me think about what instrument I should play. I chose piano, and it's amazing that I am enjoying that to relax my mind, not to perform for others, but I can perform.
Perform.
But it's just that relaxes my mind. So I think this international meets traveling, listening to others, concerts, enjoying the scenarios, scenes, beautiful places. That gives a lot of satisfaction.
So I think the
And
inspiration.
as I told you, the planning of a holiday is very, very important.
Mhm.
And I don't want to spend too many days on holidays. I make it very short, but the short stays are beautiful.
Make the most of the stay.
Yes, because if it takes stay for too long, I think it becomes kind of dull. So we always have planned short trips, but sometimes it becomes long. But that after the conference, basically you attend from 2 or 3 days conference, another 2 3 days outside for relaxation. That gives us a lot of relaxation time.
You've always been a perfectionist, doctor, in your profession. So when you travel, do you want things to be perfect, or are you okay with the uh, things like as they flow? Like,
Yeah.
certain
That's
countries
a little
not.
bit of negative thing in me because I am a perfectionist. Since my father was a perfectionist and my teacher, especially Dr. Padma Rao, I'll always mention her name from Sonia Clinic,
Yes.
perfectionist. I have been brought up by Madam Padma Rao and my father Narayana Achar, who's a lawyer in Mangalore.
Okay.
Both are very highly disciplined people. So for me, it's like seeing somebody so perfect, I have to be perfect.
Yes.
And when I travel, of course, it gets on your nerves when things don't start on time. If 9 o'clock, if they say my talk is at 9 o'clock, you hardly find three people sitting in the audience. It's bad.
Yes.
So I think I always tell this conference people, put me at 11 o'clock. So everybody would have breakfast and come to listen to me. And then, everybody's there at 11 o'clock. So that's just become a perfection of the time and no excuses. See, I've been told by my teachers and my parents, excuses are a sign of one's weakness. This I learned from many people. You start giving excuses. Oh, my car didn't start, my motorbike didn't start, and I had to wait for my somebody to come to the house. That's an excuse. You can always find the right time, right place to go. And that's why you should come before time. You can't say I got stuck in some traffic. So this also I learned by international conferences time because they are never delayed. Nobody waits for anybody. It just starts at 9 o'clock. And that's discipline I learned by international travels. In India, I'm glad that people like us conduct. In South India, it's very good. Everybody is conducting on time. But in North India also, but I find the little, the changes are there. The time is not so precious for some people. For me, time is precious. You can't waste time.
There are certain countries which God has really perfected nature. So Switzerland is one such country, other than, of course, Kashmir in India kind of matches up to that. But what about your experience about Switzerland, doctor?
Yeah, I think same thing. I attended some conference in certain places in Switzerland, and as you know, we have to also do the holidaying also.
Yes.
It's an amazing. It's like a picture postcard. You just see a picture postcard of a beautiful lake, mountain, and that is Switzerland. I agree with you. Kashmir is beautiful. Many Indian places are very beautiful, but the thing is, the travel becomes easy in Switzerland. You just get into the train. It just takes you all over, and I think the travel also makes it a point to get a good feeling. So when I have a beautiful place, I love the snow-clad mountains. I saw the Alps. I saw the Swiss Alps. I saw. Then Interlaken was a beautiful place wherein the lakes and mountains, and there are several of those. You sit in the train, you see on both sides such beautiful picture postcard kind of pictures. That is another amazing. And I had been to again for a talk itself. Most of my conferences are talk and then the holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, Switzerland, I think one was dream was that, and I saw that.
You fulfilled your
Yeah.
holiday. And what about your family, like your kids and your grandkids? You all travel together. How much of
Yeah,
fun is it traveling with
that's
your
fun.
grandkids and your
It's a lovely
you-
question. That's the best question. Because I have two daughters and four grandchildren now,
Okay,
and all my daughters and husbands are working,
okay,
and the grandchildren are also amazing. We go once a year on a holiday together,
okay,
and we have been to Thailand together. We've been to Sri Lanka together,
okay.
and we are supposed to go to Middle East together, but that war came up,
Yeah,
so
right.
we postponed it. And otherwise, we do in the domestic area in India itself, Goa. We all go together once a year
So, yeah. So it's fun interacting with.
because, as you know, everybody's working to get the
Correct.
coordinating leave is such a problem. So we have been planning about 6 months before where we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to go with family.
Yeah. Incredible India. You've been traveling a lot within India. What are your experiences, doctor? Like India, every kilometer, it's a different landscape, different language, different cuisine, different culture, and different history. Like, what is it that attracts you to to a place in India?
Yes, incredible. India is the right word you used. There are lovely places to see and lovely food available in India. And the beauty of India is different. But one thing I would think is that India can improve the connectivity. Because when you go, flights are connected, but the very beautiful places from the airport are not near, and we need to have a proper connectivity. Certain times it's mountainous kind of travel, and a very narrow road like Sikkim, so the travel become tricky and kind of scary. Whereas in the developed countries, they would concentrate on all those kind of how to reach fast and safe. I think India has done a lot of work, a lot of tourism is going on. But if the connectivity is good, I think that will be the best. Now, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is having a lot of Vande Bharat and a lot of connectivity. The roads are amazing, beautiful roads in many parts of the country, except in certain places. But I think generally the four-lane roads have become very beautiful in the whole country, and that's where the connectivity has improved. If you go to these religious places, that's what people want,
Yes,
and the clean water.
that's right. And
Yeah,
good sanitation
yeah, yeah.
facilities.
I think India is trying to do all that,
Yes.
but now only I just feel the food part should be taken care in a big area where people are coming for some, maybe a puja and some temples and all that. We should have clean water and the safety of hygiene.
Yes. So India is reaching there. There have been a lot of developments in the tourism sector in India. Honorable Prime Minister Ji is really looking into this aspect, and there are many ropeways which are coming up in India, wherein scientifically they are creating that accessibility to spiritual places, scenic places, which you have in Switzerland and France. If you go to the Swiss Alps, the way they have connected the Alps to ordinary, tourists. You have a elevator which goes right up to the mountains, and then you can see a 360 degrees view of the Swiss Alps.
Yeah.
Those kind of infrastructure is being brought into India with the best of technology available, and definitely in the next few years we're going to see a big sea change in tourism, and Indian tourist sites will be more accessible with great infrastructure, and more Indians willing to travel, they would be, given that opportunity. Our population is so huge, and the infrastructure facilities are not yet up to the standards. But in the near future, we can see a lot more Indians traveling. That's what, a prime minister said that every Indian should visit at least one new place in a year, one new destination. It can be in your state, it can be in a different state.
I agree with you because our states are so beautiful. Each state has its own their own culture, and people have to explore India itself.
Yes.
And if the travel is made easy and the food is taken care of, what is taken care of, nothing like being in India.
Yeah, it's right. It's coming home to India.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Travel the world, but come home to India. That's the feeling we get when you actually even, being from Karnataka and being from Udupi district. If you actually travel from one district to the other, you can feel the energy difference. You can actually feel homecoming when you enter the district. So you can imagine how India as a country feels when you come back home.
Exactly.
So, doctor, what is it that India attracts in terms of medical tourism? Like, you are an icon for the medical fraternity, and India has stalwarts like you who are change makers in the field of medicine. So, a lot of countries are looking at India for their medical needs. So, how do you place India in the next few years as a medical tourism hub?
Yes, I agree with you because a lot of people who want to get their medical problems solved and maybe evaluated and treated, they also need to have a good hospital care. And of course, they should also get into know the culture of that place.
Yes.
You say Udupi, we have Manipal as one of the tertiary hospitals and one of the top hospitals in the country. medical college number. We are always within number 10, and you find that the care is so beautifully given at the Manipal hospitals all over the country, especially in the University Hospital of Manipal. So when they come here, we should tell them what they can see of Udupi district.
Yes.
We have such lovely beaches,
Correct.
and so many resorts have come up in the periphery of Udupi. And of course, to see a lot of different, what are the different temples they should visit,
Yes.
or maybe the churches, maybe the mosques, and there are lovely churches too, and beautiful temples. So the all these iconic places of spending time over the weekend at the resorts of Manipal, not Manipal, but of course Manipal has beautiful hotels, I agree,
Correct.
but people should explore the beaches of our place, and it's as beautiful as any other place, except the risk factor is it's not very shallow beaches. That's the only thing I'll keep telling people. The swimming is not so much allowed in our beaches here, except in Karwar maybe. All otherwise the beautiful and we can go to different areas of Udupi if they come as tourists. So medical tourism has a lot of place. The people who come for the maybe the hospital, there should be a connection like connected to you, like Clarita's
Yes.
place, and they can do some medical tourism. You can take over the tourism part of it.
That's right. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
The family can come and enjoy, the scenic places what we have to offer in Udupi. We have the beaches, we have river tourism, we have spiritual, we have wellness, we have yoga, we have Ayurveda. We have a lot to offer in terms of water tourist, especially the rains. Also, some countries like Oman and all, they don't have rain. So when what they seek is green, foliage, and they love the rain. So that's how we can promote, medical facilities along with tourism, because
Yeah, because sometimes they have to stay for a month
yes,
in the hospital. Then in the evenings, what to do, where to go.
yeah,
And then, as you said, there can be people like you who have been so much experience of travel, kind of putting things
yes,
together.
we can orchestrate a beautiful,
Yeah,
itinerary for them, so that
exactly.
when the healing takes place, the family also is taken care of in terms of
Yeah, that's a
travel.
very beautiful question you asked. I think for the patient who's not feeling very well,
Yes.
they need a little bit of relaxation time too, locally also.
So this destination, that is Manipal, is a good destination for medical tourism, and in future we would be seeing a growth in medical tourism in and around this place, with doctors like renowned doctors like you taking this to the forefront. Because you're already acclaimed internationally, so names like you can attract a lot of patients to this university town.
Thank you.
Doctor, any parting words for our SunKissed podcast?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, your SunKissed Spots from Sunshine Travels. And Sarita has been a very good friend of mine. And I've been watching her with all the enthusiasm to do this travel for different kind of people. And you have such a intelligent person, I must say. And people adore you. You have a lot of friends, and that shows what you are. And I must thank you for inviting me for this lovely podcast. And a special thanks to you, Sarita, and your team.
Thank you, Dr. Pratap. It's been a beautiful evening today with Dr. Pratap, celebrating Doctor's Day and also looking into his life as a person. I've always admired Dr. Pratap because it's a small university town where we live. It's Manipal, and we see each other. Like I can see Dr. Pratap every like 8 a.m. sharp. He is out of his house and he's driving into his hospital. So this kind of dedication, I think it's over how many years of dedicated service in Manipal? It's been more than, I think,
45.
45 years, and that kind of discipline, the enthusiasm. Every single day, he's enthusiastic to go to his workplace, to meet his patients, to understand their problems, to give a solution. Like young doctors, I feel this is how life should be. You should be a blessing to your patients, and that's what exactly Dr. Pratap is. So we're so honored, Dr. Pratap, to have you in our Country's podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we are so grateful, doctor.
Thank
Thank you so much.